Hello friends, welcome to Audiology SLP Forum. Today we discuss about abnormal voice. We also discuss its classification or type of abnormal voice. So watch the video till end and subscribe our channel. So let's start. So first is, what is abnormal voice? An abnormal voice is any voice that calls attention to itself, does not meet the occupational or social needs of the speaker, or is inappropriate to age, gender, or situation. Voices that attract unwanted attention are most often due to aberrant vocal qualities. Classification of abnormal voice. Abnormal voice is classified in three terms. First is etiology, means disorders. Second is perceptual, means pitch, loudness, and quality. Third is kinesiologic, means vocal hyperfunction and vocal hypofunction. So, first is etiology. In this section, first is organic voice disorder, laryngeal cleft. A laryngeal cleft is a rare abnormality of the separation between the larynx or voice box and the esophagus. Normally, when the larynx develops, it is completely separate from the esophagus. So, swallowed food go directly into the stomach. When a laryngeal cleft occurs, there is an opening between the larynx and the esophagus, so food and liquid can pass through the larynx into the lungs. Laryngitis. Laryngitis is an inflammation of larynx. Symptoms often include a hoarse voice and may include fever, cough, pain in the front of the neck, and trouble swallowing. Other disorders is hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism is a kind of thyroid disease. If you have hypothyroidism, that means you have an underactive thyroid. Hypo means under or below normal. In people with hypothyroidism, the thyroid does not make enough thyroid hormone to keep the body running normally. Psychogenic voice disorder. Non-organic voice disorder resulting from emotional or psychological characteristics. So first is psychoneurosis. Psychoneurosis are minor mental disorder characterized by inner struggle and disturbed social relationship. Second is mutism. Selective mutism is a severe anxiety disorder where a child is not able to speak in certain situations. For example, at a school or public place, able to speak where she feels relaxed like at home. Third is aphonia. Aphonia is defined as the inability to produce voice sound. A primary cause of aphonia is bilateral disruption of the recurrent laryngeal nerve, which supplies nearly all the muscles in the larynx. Damage to the nerve may be a result of surgery or a tumor. Fourth is vocal nodules. Vocal nodules are the most common being lesion of the vocal folds in both children and adults. They are caused by continuous abuse of larynx and misuse of voice. So, third is voice disorders of multiple etiologies. Voice disorders are complex and do not have a single etiology. For example, neurologic voice disorder result from illness, damage, or disease to neurological system associated with voice production. Spasmodic dysphonia. Spasmodic dysphonia, the muscles include the vocal folds experience sudden involuntary movements called spasms, which interfere with the ability of the vocal folds to vibrate and produce voice. Three types of spasmodic dysphonia. So first is adductor spasmodic dysphonia. Sudden involuntary muscle movements or spasms cause the vocal folds to slam together and stiffen. Second is abductor spasmodic dysphonia. Sudden involuntary movements or spasms cause the vocal folds to open. Third is mixed spasmodic dysphonia, both abductor and adductor spasmodic dysphonia. So second is perceptual. Perceptual is categorized in three terms. First is abnormal pitch, second is abnormal loudness, and third is abnormal flexibility. In the base of pitch, loudness, and flexibility, there are variety of abnormal voices. So first is breathing. Sound of air is aperian. Noise is caused by turbulence in or near glottis, caused by loose valving of laryngeal muscles. Creaky voice. Sound like two hard surfaces rubbing against one another. A complex patterns of vibration in the vocal folds create a intricate formation of the subharmonics and modulations. Hoarse or raspy voice. Harsh grating sound, combination of irregularity in vocal folds, vibration and glottal noise generation. Nasal voice. Excessive nasality, caustic energy, propels to the nasal tract. Rough voice. Uneven, bumpy sounds appearing to the unsteady short term but persisting over the long term. Modes of vibration of the vocal folds are not synchronized. Flutter voice, often called bleat, because it sounds like a lamb's cry. Amplitude change or frequency modulation in the 8 to 12 Hz range. So third and last is kinesiologic. First is vocal hyperfunction. Excess tension or forcing in larynx. Vocal folds are overly tense and compressed too tightly together, too loud, too high, and too strained. Sometimes spasticity of the voice. Second is vocal hypofunction. Decreased or inadequate tension or reduced vocal capacity. Vocal folds are underfunctioning and have inadequate tension, so air escapes through breathiness or hoarseness or no voice at all. I hope you satisfied with this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and share this video.